Morning, Steve Ray in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, it's April 1st. It's a new month, and prices are lower overnight. I think for the most part, you get some managed funds and maybe some index funds who may be reduce some of their positions, except in corn, prior to the month end and prior to the USDA report. And so now they may be putting back overnight some of their short positions. Most of them really don't see anything bullish in the grains right now unless there's a weather scare. The USDA basically estimated U.S. corn acres for 2020 higher than expected. You get increased percentage-wise from a year ago. Illinois 7%, Indiana 16%, Ohio 32%, Michigan 25%, and South Dakota 38%. The only state that showed a decline from last year is North Dakota. In the beans, you had increases of 5% in Illinois, 11% in Ohio, maybe 25% in North Dakota, Missouri, South Dakota up 30%, and Missouri also up 13%. So all in all, more acres. We could even see a switch at the end of the day from maybe 1 million corn acres to beans and maybe 1 million cotton acres to beans before it's all said and done. When you combined Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Wisconsin, Iowa, Minnesota, Nebraska, and South Dakota, it's close to a record all crops of 64 million acres, and up a little over 7 million acres from a year ago. Other news, China continues to buy beans from Brazil, maybe 15 cargoes in the last couple of days. Argentina is still in lockdown. China is talk of selling some corn and rice from their reserves into the domestic market. U.S. corn and export prices are competitive to other origins. And really the only S&D as far as by class and wheat that shows some tightness might be in Kansas City hard red winter. Russia's talking about selling 1 million tons of their wheat out of the reserve into the domestic market to help the supply there. So beans are down 9 cents, close to that 8.74 area, probably something under the 870, maybe in the 865 area is support. 880 is now resistance. Corn, we're trading below 340, now at 338. Some people think that we could just continue to drift lower without a weather scare into the 229 area. And wheat's at 559, pretty close to support at the 550 area. And you could see the market trade into the 540s, maybe even the 530s without a weather scare. So again, the USDA report was bearish corn, maybe a little bit friendly to the beans because of the lower than expected acres. Wheat was kind of neutral. We're watching Russian weather and also the export limitations out of the Black Sea to see if that offers any support to the wheat market. But in general, when you look at the outside markets, most of them are down on concern as the virus continues to spread in the United States. And also OPEC is talking about increasing oil production that continues to weigh on oil prices, which weighs on commodity prices, especially the beans and the corn. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.